Daniel Cross was born on July 11, 1939, in a small rural town in the southern United States. He grew up in poverty, in a house that always felt too small for the number of people living in it. His father had served in a major war overseas and came back a different man, quiet, distant, and struggling with alcohol. His mother did what she could to hold the family together, but life was hard. Daniel didn't have many childhood memories he liked to talk about, but there was one that stayed with him. One day, after years of wearing worn-out clothes and hand-me-downs, he finally got a new pair of shoes. For a kid like him, that was everything. But a group of older boys noticed. Every day after school, they chased him, trying to take them. For a week, he ran. Every day he made it home, breathing hard, heart pounding, but still wearing those shoes. Then his grandmother pulled him aside and told him something that would stay with him for the rest of his life. You don't run away from your problems. You run toward them. The next day, he didn't run. He came home beaten, bruised, and bloody, but still wearing those shoes. That was Daniel. At 17, he made his decision. He was going to join the military. His father didn't want that. He had seen war. He knew what it did to people. But Daniel was set on it. He told him plainly, "I'll go now with your permission, or I'll go later without it." His father signed the papers. Daniel went through basic training and advanced training with no issues. Physically, he was strong. Mentally, he was focused. He was assigned as a mechanic, something practical, something safe. But it wasn't what he wanted. He had grown up hearing stories of war, of soldiers jumping from planes, of men who fought on the front lines. He didn't want to spend his career fixing vehicles in a motor pool. For a while, he drifted. He partied, drank too much, and did the bare minimum. But eventually, a senior soldier pulled him aside and told him the truth: either get serious, or get out. That conversation changed him. He cleaned up his habits, focused on his duties, and became a solid soldier. He got married, started a family, and when the opportunity came, he re-enlisted, but only on one condition: he wanted to become airborne. He got it. After completing parachute training, Daniel became a parachute rigger and later a supply sergeant in an airborne unit. It was progress, but still not combat. Not long after, he was deployed overseas to a jungle war. When he first arrived, he expected chaos, battles, constant danger. Instead, he found long movements, waiting, and tension. Weeks went by with almost nothing happening, until one day, everything changed. His unit was suddenly ambushed. Gunfire erupted from hidden positions. Confusion spread. Orders weren't coming fast enough. In that moment, Daniel didn't wait. He grabbed a few men, moved to a defensive position, and started organizing a perimeter. Then he was hit. A bullet tore through his face, knocking out teeth and leaving him unconscious. He woke up in a hospital. While recovering, he met someone from a special operations unit. They talked, shared stories, and before leaving, that soldier mentioned Daniel to his commanders. Soon after, Daniel was approached with an offer. It wasn't a normal assignment. The unit operated in secret. Missions took place across borders, in places where their presence wasn't officially acknowledged. If they were captured or killed, there would be no rescue, no recognition. It was voluntary. Daniel didn't hesitate. He accepted. At first, he wasn't fully part of the team. He carried equipment, followed orders, and filled gaps where needed. But combat changes everything quickly. Under fire, Daniel stayed calm. When others hesitated, he moved. When problems appeared, he solved them, often in unconventional ways.